Good evening and welcome to day 5 of excuse me of our celebration of Kwanzaa. Today is day 5, which is Nia, and that means purpose. Purpose is not intention; it is direction. It's not a question. Excuse me. It uh, Nia really asks a question many organizations avoid. What are we actually building, and who benefits when we are done building? Um, excuse me. Purpose is what prevents movements from confusing motions, from s- maintaining their momentum in a coalition. Purpose is a discipline. It is to say no to distractions, to ego, to work that looks good but leads to nowhere.
Hmm.
So, with that in mind, Masada, would you like today's candle?
Yes, I will. Habari Ghani, once again, what is the good news? The good news is Kwanzaa. We're going to start by lighting up the Kanara. The Kanara is what holds the candles. The first candle is the black candle, is Umoja, and that's unity. So you would like the first one. And if these were candles, the first one would be worn down a lot. We'll get into that later on. The second one is Kuja Kalia. Kuja Kalia is self determination. You like that and start to the outside. The next after that is green on the third day is Ujimo. Collective work. It will go right here. And then on the fourth day, yesterday, we go back to red, was Ujima, which is cooperative economics. And then today would be the next green one, which would be Nia, and that is purpose. And with that, we all have purpose. We all just have to find it.
Brother Derek, once again, we're going to pull on you and your resources when it comes to purpose and how uh, I want to say purpose and focus kind of go hand in hand. And your work over the many years has kind of proven that. And from uh, the SCLC to Stokely, some of the even forecomers of Bobby, the Huey in his prime before he, went off the deep end a little bit there. But uh, you've seen men of purpose and men of focus, and you have become one of those through your life and your career. So I think you would be a perfect example of purpose.
Well, thank you, Brother James. You're far too kind, but yeah, I think that when you have had the basically the grace and the privilege of being around men and women of great purpose, it does rub off on you, and it kind of sharpens your understanding of the fact that I believe all of us were put here for a purpose. All of us have a role to play. And so, yeah, being just honored to rub shoulders a little bit with people like Rosa Parks and even Minister Farrakhan and so many of those people, C.T. Vivian. It's just Muhammad Ali. It's just it's something, and I think that what I do admire about both of you all, and what you see as the future and the purpose of this organization is there's something I like to refer to as a purity of purpose. know, and that means when it's like unfiltered, and this is the main thing. This is whatever it takes to get us to this place. Uh, because the purpose is honorable, the purpose is uplifting, the purpose is uniting, and as long as we can keep our eyes on that, I think that we cannot go wrong. You don't let ego get in the way. You don't let personal ambition get in the way. It's about a purity of purpose of uplifting people and the community. And so I'm excited about, just seeing where this can go.
Brother Masada, you were mentioning something about purpose in your opening and lighting the candle there.
Well, yeah, we all have purpose. That's it's not a question of it. It's just trying to find our purpose. So it's like what brother Derek just mentioned. He believes we're all here for a purpose, and we all have something that we're here to do. I like to look at it this way: we're all connected. So when you step outside your house, whatever energy you're bringing, whatever interaction you have with one person, that does start a ripple or a chain effect, and that goes out to the rest of the universe. And you can really make and break the day by feeling down or drained. And so when I feel down and drained, I feel like my purpose is just to be who I am, and who I am is a just me. Just I try to love everybody. I try to really take everybody as they are, and I try to. It's kind of funny. I don't mean to laugh, but I do, brother Derek, because it goes back to the Bible. I try to treat everybody as I want to be treated. It's
That's
the
right.
simplest, easiest rule. Treat
That's right.
everybody like you want to be treated, and I do that every day. And so I feel like my purpose is walking out being me and having people see a different light. That's why I love when you mentioned brother Martin the other day, and Rosa Parks, and how they did the boycott, and how they walked miles. They dressed up really nice and walking miles in nice shoes and in a nice outfit to let the world see, yo, this is how we are, So the purpose for me, the purpose of the coalition, I feel, is for community. It's not ego driven. It's not ego based. We don't need accolades. It's for the community, for the unity of all of us. So my purpose and my reasonings for being here is really to live inside that dream and make it more of a reality, because the dream has come alive. We just haven't really, everybody's not living in it. And I want everybody to live in it and make it a reality for everyone.
Yeah. Amen. Ashe.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So I do want to kind of mention some of the things that are coming up in the first of the year. This also, I believe, is it 45 days before the planting season starts?
For spring,
Yeah. Is it
it's close. It's close. It's maybe a little bit more. It's close though. No, actually, you're right. Hold on, we're tomorrow or 2 days, and it's the first. I forget. Oh man, I got to keep up with my days. Uh,
but which
about
I
60
think
days,
is,
brother. It's a little bit more.
but the, my point being is that it's on the eve of planting season, where we put things in the ground in order to grow. And when we say the ground, to me, that's kind of a euphemism, because your mind can also be a ground and a field for growth if you put the right seeds into motion. And I think that's one of the things that we have gotten away from. Um, Instead of planting seeds, we're dividing the fields.
Toiling in the field.
And and by that I mean, when you divide the fields, you're putting fences up. Those fences become barriers, and those barriers become barriers to a coalition, because you must in order for a coalition to flourish, you must have common ground. You must have a common purpose, and that's what today is all about. That's what that's what Kwanzaa is all about. That's what this whole idea of community evolution and elevation is all about. So, as Masada was saying, it's not about the accolades. I think for most of us, our accolades came long ago, and if we were seeking accolades, then maybe we should have started 20 years earlier. But we're here now, and we're doing what we consider the best for our community, and we have a purpose, and that's to elevate each and every one of us, no matter what. Um, Brother Derek, I think it would be kind of befitting for you to give us our benediction for today.
Okay. Well, it's interesting because, as you say, we are not, this organization isn't necessarily rooted in any specific faith, but I think we have traditionally been a people of faith. And I think in our most arduous times, in the roughest times, we've leaned really heavily into our faith. So I would say that my prayers are that as we move very closer and closer to a new year and we celebrate Kwanzaa, we appreciate the things that we have achieved and that we have experienced, and even those that we have survived. My prayer is that we would have a better year as we move forward, that we will be united, we will lean into our purpose, and those who don't know what their purpose is yet, that they will find it, and that we will strive to uplift our communities. Wherever our communities are, our families, the people that we touch, the people that we have not yet met that we should touch, and that we will be better for it. They will be better for it, and even our entire nation will be better for it.
Any closing words, Masada?
Yeah, y'all are touching on it. Purpose, unification. Once we have unification, there will no longer be my community, this community, your community. The walls, the barriers you talked about, Brother James, that fence, that wall, those gates will be torn down. And once we look at everybody as one and we're unified, then when we say we're doing it for our community, we're doing it for the world. One love, one nation, one, not on, no separation. When I say one nation, there's no separation. Um, I I got reminded the other day talking to a Middle Eastern brother. People from the Middle East and other countries come to America for the darndest reason of America's a melting pot, and that's what makes America to be one. And then they come and find out that hold on, it's not so it's not as diverse as it seems. We need to get it there because America isn't white people, isn't black people, isn't Native American red people. It's everybody who made it here, from Asians to blacks to any nation or any race you want to say you are. That's what makes us. But we need to look inside us as the black candle, the unification one. If this was a regular candle, today is the fifth day. The black candle, if nobody realized that we light it first, it would be down here while every other candle is held up, meaning the black is holding, it starts it off, it's the beginning and the end, and it shoulders and burdens all the responsibility to help lift everybody else up. So we need to lift us up, and everybody else need to lift us up so we all can be one. Unification.
And with that, we celebrate our fifth day. We look forward to visiting everyone again tomorrow for day 6. And peace.
Peace out.
Peace, light, and love.
Yeah.